Alright, welcome back. We're doing our little gameplay video now for the Cards and Cardboard review of Magic the Gathering Arena of the Planeswalkers.
Yay!
We're really excited to bring this out for you. So we're going to show you just how quick the setup is. So we're going to choose a 1v1 map from the scenario book and set up the terrain based on that.
Back of the book.
So the battlefield, or is it
2?
I think it's the first one.
2v2. So, we start out with both of the chunks that are solid blue on the side. Put those on the edges. Next is the ones with blue in the middle. This one, and that goes there. Fits in like that. And then they want this one right here. For you, it is those two blues are going to play with themselves in the corner. Well, middle, sorry. And I think they actually have it set a little this way. And that looks like that. Another thing that they have is then your cross pieces just on the side of here, playing next to each other.
Oh wow, big solid wall, huh?
Big solid wall. And they actually have preset locations for these.
Randomly, or?
Actually no.
Oh, so we'll know what they are at the beginning.
Preset, so we'll know what they are from the beginning. I don't like that one. I'll actually skip that one thing, one addendum, and put them all out, because I like the random.
Yeah, so we're going to be pretty random in this game so far.
And then
we get to build up a little island.
A little wall on the side. That, and beef it up a little. And that sits right there.
Oh wow. Alright.
Alright, where do you want to put these? We'll play a little different.
Yeah, my standard is, kind of four corners it.
Alright.
Then we'll kind of interspersely put them out.
Yep. Alright.
So that way people have a bit of a hard time getting to them.
Yep. We're also going to do this in a little weird fashion. Normally you choose yourself which Planeswalker you're going to have. We're going to make this a little bit more fun and random. We're going to choose one of each spell from the 5 colors and we'll each randomly choose which one we want to play with. So we have one of each of the 5 colors. I will, under the table, shuffle these things.
Oh no, I have no idea what these are.
One of each color. So
yeah, I know. Oh, come on. Good color. There's no good color.
There's no bad color.
Yeah, there's no bad color.
No bad color.
Alright.
I will let him choose first. And I will choose this one. Alright. I reveal Liliana's colors. The Black Maiden of Necromancy.
And I have Nissa Rivian, the Animist, or
well.
as I like to say, just Elf Lady.
Elf Lady! And I have the Zombie Chick.
Yep. So we have 2 squads of units that come with these, and our Planeswalker, and our little deck of cards. So I will take my 12 cards, shuffle them up. He will take his 12 cards and shuffle them up, and then we'll start putting out our Planeswalkers somewhere on the battlefield. Where are those listed setups?
There's that one. There is. We'll put each other right there for right now. Suggested setups, actually.
Yep, there's 2 starting areas listed on there.
The suggested starting areas are actually any one space right along the edge here,
And the
or
same over there.
on there. Only one space. Is it one, or are they actually going to say, hey, you can move out just a little bit?
No, I'm pretty sure
Nope.
you get to choose any side. So you're going to start Either
Well,
on
I know
north,
on
north
some
end or south end.
on some modes you can get a little bit further from the wall. This one they have you right on the wall.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take 3 dice and say whoever rolls the highest amount of swords gets to choose where they start. And will also be the first player. There's also D20 included, which also works for this.
Yeah, they do advise you using that as a
Let's pull that out
starting
instead.
Actually, and the nice thing, unlike what you've seen,
It's not a spin down.
actually no, this is a spin down. I just didn't notice it before.
Oh.
It is a spin down, but even on spin downs, they are still pretty random. 16
That's hard to beat.
versus 10.
Alright, you get to
And
choose
we will
if you
hold
want
this
to go
up
first.
because this will come in handy.
We'll let you go first if you want to
All right.
choose, or you can choose that I go first.
I'll choose to go first.
Do you want north end or south end?
I will start south. I will start on the other side of the water.
Okay, I'm going to start over here then.
Alright.
So that's our initial setup there. Notice how we don't actually put out any units
Yes,
yet.
but what I will do is I will give him his nice green elementals and his 3 archers. For me, I have 3 skeletons. I have 3 zombies. Not always zombie. Relentless zombies. And my 3 blighted reavers. Nice big tall units.
Yep. So here's how things kind of are. Every turn you'll get to activate a unit. Then they will go through their action of moving, then attacking, and you playing spells and other stuff, and then you'll pass the turn to another person. However, there's the big exception that if you ever activate your Planeswalker, you get an extra summon step.
Yes.
Now, the summon step is actually really unique. You're going to have an area about 5 away from you that you can actually summon your units at. And you can summon up to 2 squads of units.
Yes. That is really nice because that means you can go and blop. I have instant army in my way, defending me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure in the future, since they're going to have those like legends and heroes and stuff like that, that's going to be a single squad unit kind of thing. Because that would make the most sense. But that's speculation right now.
Other special thing to note is you have to place them in an unoccupied space. What that means is I can't put it on this glyph to start with.
Nope. You also
You
cannot put it on your...
put it next to it, but that's close enough.
Alright. So we're going to be playing for first Planeswalker down
Yes.
over 30 turns.
Yes. And we will actually use the
Little rulebook
Rulebook.
and marker.
and marker. We will put that right here.
I am so enthusiastic about using a marker like that.
Don't know if they'll be able to see that. We'll actually turn that to the side.
Alright.
That is visible to all.
Try not to scrape the microphone.
Yeah, try not to.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go first or second? You got to choose first to set up. So.
I will go first. And before we go any further, I will explain what all my things are. Like I said, I have Liliana Boss, Necromancer. Her abilities are Zombie Toughness. All zombies I control that are within 4 clear spaces of me get a +1 defense. And then I have Snuff Out. Destroy target squad that has 1 or more damage markers on it within 6 straight spaces of 6 sight spaces of Liliana. And I can only do this once per turn. I will then move to the Relentless Zombies. They have the Darkness Arise at the start of a Black Planeswalker. What's really nice is they made it generic enough that it's not specific Liliana. It's any future Black Planeswalker that they make. If you have this squad, if you have all of them in the graveyard, you get to roll the d20. Yay! The d20 is not just a fluff thing of who goes first. There's a couple of cards that actually use the d20, which I feel is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 on a roll of 12 or higher. I may return each of the zombies within 4 spaces of the Planeswalker. Reoccurring units. Most units, the moment they die and go in the graveyard, they don't come back.
Yeah. So there's a little graveyard area for units as well as cards that you've used up.
Yep.
So that's something to note. My army consists. Oh,
One last one.
Yeah, you're right.
The last one is my Blighted Reavers. It's Noxious Stench. Each non-zombie I control, each non-zombie creature within 2 clear spaces of any of these units get -2 to defense. That's really strong if you put them in the middle of their units, and just one of them needs to be there. So really strong.
Alright, so going on to mine. I've got my Planeswalker here, Nissa. She's got an ability called Keen Sight. Each green creature I control within range of 2 or more, that's within 4 clear spaces of her. Alright, each green creature you control with range 2 or more. So it actually has to have range of 2 or more, so...
Anything that can shoot.
Yeah, anything that can shoot within 4 of her gets 2 extra range. So that's really nice because it's saying like, oh, I have 3, now I have 5 that I can shoot instead.
Yeah.
It still doesn't change their attack value, but they can hit from further away.
It's mean enough.
Yeah, and then I also have the ability Sprint. After I'm done activating my Planeswalker here, she gets to, do her little move, and then at the end of the turn, after I'm done doing anything, she gets 3 more.
Cowards. Run
Yeah.
away!
Well, she's good at getting in and getting out.
Yes.
Alright, so that actually works with, say, these elf archers or just elf rangers. They have the squad sprint ability, which at the end of their turn they may move up to 3 spaces as well, which is pretty nice considering they're kind of weak on the defense.
Tactics.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of maneuvering in this game.
Yes.
Then I also have my golems here. My Pummel
Fist.
Pummel Root Elementals.
Pummel
Yeah.
Root, right.
So they're giant tree elementals. While attacking, these guys have trample. So if I deal enough damage to destroy a defending figure, I may assign the rest of the damage to a figure adjacent to that defending figure. So, as we explained before in our little video, if you watch that, damage carries over from one unit onto something else nearby. It doesn't say exclusively it has to be a Planeswalker or a squad thing. It is just a figure.
Yep.
So, anything that's a figure.
That's really nice. They actually discern between figure, unit, and Planeswalker in this.
Yep.
So they have 3 different distinct descriptors.
Yeah, and then in the future they will also have squad and hero.
Yes.
So, for example, your Planeswalker ability said you can kill a squad creature.
Did it say squad? Yeah, squad.
So it won't be able to kill heroes outright. So
Yes.
that's one reason why I'm looking forward to heroes in the future. Alright, so Colin, you start.
Alright, so currently I only have Lily on the field. I will skip the summon phase for right now just because I want to kind of get a little bit closer to him. So I will move. She has a nice 6 move. I'll just use only about 4 of it and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and see what I got. Ooh, +1 attack. Oh wait, I forgot the most important thing.
Yep, draw
Drawing
your 3
the
cards.
Every round you are supposed to draw a card, but since I went first, I lose the ability to get that 1 extra draw. But yeah, it's like normal Magic. Nice, really nice. But nothing that has any point right now. Well, I moved forward. I'm sitting on a really powerful glyph right now. I'm gonna call my turn. Like we said, it's gonna go to 30 rounds. Each round is each person's turn. So you literally only have like 15 turns to actually kill the opponent.
Yeah. Or get the most points of
Or get the
damage.
most points.
So quick thing to ask. When you activate a Planeswalker, do you move after summoning, or is it really just you move? It's not move then summon.
From what I've read, the exact turn order is draw. Then you select your squad.
Yep.
If you select this the Planeswalker, you may immediately choose to summon. If not, it then goes to the squad activation phase, which is where you're able to move, and then after moving, attack. I don't, and it's move then attack. There is no attack then move. The moment a unit attacks, it ends, except for the archers and Nessa, who runs away.
Yeah. So I did confirm in the rulebook. It does very much specify it's activate, then do your things. Draw your cards, activate, then summon, then move.
Yep.
So there you go. So in my case, I'm gonna go ahead and do a similar strategy here. I've got 5 movement, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 either way, and I'm gonna see what I actually got. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this little knowledge glyph right away to draw an additional card.
So many cards.
Right now, she has actually 7 range, so I'm gonna check for range real quick. So, since Liliana's out of range, I can't attack her. So I'm going to choose to end my turn.
Alright.
And then I get to move 1, 2, 3.
Another thing to note, really won't come into play for height-wise. We are sitting at 2 high. I think if we were to get this 1 higher, I think we might have a little bit of
Line of sight issues
for looking across here. The way you do that is you pretty much go, okay, I'm eye level with their head, or what would be their head, and can I see any part of them that is the nice darker gray? The really light gray is...
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. So you can't shoot her little...
Just because you can see their...
And the staff, I think, is your...
Yeah, because you can see my staff doesn't mean you can shoot it.
Yep. Alright, so on my turn, still I have no units, but I will choose her, and I will actually choose to summon my units. Now, nice thing is it's line of sight. Hey, I can avoid the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And they don't need to be grouped together, actually, which is kind of fun.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then somewhere in here, because I know that's my outer edge.
So that's a lot of guys coming at me.
Oh, and I forgot to draw my card. I gotta remember to do that.
So since he summoned with the Liliana, he's basically said that he's giving up on nothing. It's more of just a matter that those guys have summoning sickness for all purposes right now, because they can't attack because you only get that 1 activation per turn. So she's still going to be able to move around or attack or do whatever she wants for her activation, but given the circumstances that he's sitting on a +1 spot, he's not likely to move off of that anytime soon.
And I will make it even more fruitful, and I'll actually play the first spell of the game. I'm going to play one of the enchantments. I'm going to play Duress on my Blighted Reavers. What Duress is, it's an enchant. Actually, it's an enchant unique squad, so I can't play it on any other squads. What this one does is enchant squad gets +1 attack. When a creature enchanted squad deals combat damage to a planeswalker the opponent controls, that opponent discards a card at random. So playing with the black field, getting them to discard and getting rid of their hand, I get to hit really, really hard. Also, now they're swinging at 4. Well, actually, it's a 5 because I'm sitting on the glyph.
Yep.
All right. I really am not moving her off that because that's a really nice glyph, and I will pass turn.
All right. So it is now. Yeah, my turn now on round 4 or whatever.
Started round 3. Oh yeah, round 4.
Yep. So I draw my card. I have no units to choose from, so I better get summoning here quick.
Yes.
So If I may ask,
Yes.
what is the movement of your zombies and your reavers?
5 and 5.
So I know those guys can run at least 5 at me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do kind of a one.
Well, wait. Are you going to do any summoning?
Oh, you are very much right. I'm gonna go ahead and
Light with
summon
this
some
one?
guys. I'm gonna try that as my summons for this turn.
Alright. No taproot? Or
I'm not sure I want to summon them yet. Actually, I think I'll hold on to them. I'm going to, however,
fun?
then yeah, precisely. But what I'm going to do about that is I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to probably go ahead and just yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack this Reaver here since I have a good line of sight. So we're doing our first attack here. I've got a total of 3 dice to attack with.
My 3 dice. And you will notice we're pulling from our old pools. We have 2 sets. I'm playing with my own dice. That's one good thing about having another set of this.
Yeah, you only get 10 dice. But in retrospect, that's about all you need for 2 players most of the time.
And unfortunately, it's in the attacker's favor.
Alright, I deal 1 damage.
1 damage. Meanie. Alright, to the evil cubes.
Yep.
I have a cube.
And then I'm going to have her go 1, 2 back. And since I entered a water space, I have to stop.
Yes. So, you're finished? Yes.
If it's alright, actually, I would have.
That's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. I always do some weird stuff here. At this time, I actually don't feel like playing any spells from my hand, since I get to do that any time during my turn.
Yep. Up to 3 times.
I'm going to go ahead and call it a done.
Alright, so move to the 5th spot. I will draw my card. And I am going to choose the Blighted Reaver. Now that's one thing. Alright, so I know I'm going to be using the Blighted Reaver, and I know this is going to be 1 move. 1, 2, attacking terrain. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'll do 4, 5. I'll get out of the water right now.
Alright. This is one of those things that's a little weird about the rules, actually. Anytime you enter a water space, you're supposed to stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's something that was a little hard to read in the rule book. When I read it, I'm like, oh crap.
I'm going to re-alter that.
Yeah, so
Right,
water is
so-
not the best thing to be in if you don't fly or
This is
swim.
going to suck. Because 1 to get out, 2 to hit here, 3 to go here, 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's exactly why I moved there.
Oof.
I know it's kind of a jerk thing to bring on you all of a sudden, but
Yeah, that was the one thing I thought moving through water was
yeah.
easy.
I think in the original Heroescape, it was whenever you entered a water, you stopped right away, but you could
And-
like swim through it.
Yeah, you could move through it, but getting out was slow
Oh
moving.
yeah, it's always slow moving to get out, but
Alright.
in this game they just said whenever you enter a water space, you
Oof.
only move 1.
Alright,
So that's really harsh.
1, 2, 3, 4. And
And
he
has to
can't go
stop.
any further. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has to stop because he can't go any further. We have the movement of 5. Alright, I have no range. Here are my spells.
Alright. So here's the fun thing to note. You can move through your own units. No problem. But if you try to move through another person's units, you can't, actually. However, the only other thing you gotta worry about is adjacency, which I'm sure will come up in the future, so watch for that.
Yes. And dancing around things. But currently he has a bunch of running elves, and I don't think I'm going to be getting very far. Alright, so, that is tempting. tempting, tempting, tempting. And actually, I will do this. I will actually do a somewhat self-sacrificing thing. I will play Dark Harvest on my Relentless Zombies. It's another enchant squad. This one, it can only be played on a unique squad. When I play it on the unique squad, I have to destroy one of the units in there. Normally that's a bad thing, but with the Relentless Zombies, I'm actually fine with them leaving. Per the rules yet, it doesn't sound like they go away if a unit dies. So
Yeah, they're
that's
still
gonna
considered
stay
in
there.
their unit graveyard, though.
That's in the unit graveyard, but gets me one zombie closer to being able to attack to get them back. Alright. And then the other benefit is now they have +3 attack.
Alright, now the zombies have even more attack power in the future.
But they're squishy. They only have 1 defense and 1 health.
Fair enough.
And must be at 1 range. But they hit like a brick.
Yep, I'm sure they're going to.
Alright, and that means it is... why not? Let's have some fun. I will put 1 last spell for the turn on my Blighted Reavers. And pass turn.
Okay, so again, I start by drawing a card.
Ooh.
Alright, so this turn around, I'm actually going to use my Elf Rangers instead. I'm going to go ahead and start playing a spell on them, which is a face-down spell for later.
A hidden enchantment is what they're going to be called. Currently the enchantments either are enchant unique squad or enchant planeswalkers, so they actually make it so you can't buff. Like I wouldn't be able to put duress on Liliana because it's per squad.
Yeah, so what I'm going to actually do now is I'm going to use my Rangers. I'm going to have them move into a different position, and I'm going to start attacking.
Alright.
So,
Yay.
5. I'm going to have this one start the attack up here.
Alright, so I start with 3 dice. One thing that I like is I'm at a higher elevation. I get an extra defense die.
Yep.
And I will actually activate my face down enchantment. Flip Mental Anguish over when an enchanted creature is attacked by a figure. The attacking player discards a card at random. But now I get rid of Mental Anguish.
Yeah, so I gotta get rid of a card now.
Yay.
Which is kind of sad because I did have some.
Overrun.
It's an overrun.
Yay! Big hitter out.
Alright, but I get to attack now. 3. So that's 1 more point of damage.
No, leave him alone.
I'll have my next one. Yeah, that's all the range they got, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as far as they're going to be able to attack.
No, they'll be able to hit me, no problem.
1.
3.
Alright.
You forget your special ability. They get +2 range.
Oh, that's right, they do get +2 range.
Yeah.
But I really want to kill this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
1.
1. Yay! Only 1 point of damage to it.
Yeah, which is sad, because now it has the full range next turn to run up and attack me. So, yeah, I'm not going to play any other spells on my turn, and I'm going to tap to you.
Alright. So, draw my card for turn. This is a nice one. I will actually do that. I will start by playing a face down enchant there. And I will come charging. 1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep,
And stop.
I kept you from getting to my Planeswalker.
Yes,
That's
but
what-
you have a lot of squishy. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a lot of squishy things.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, I wonder. Now, this is one thing I don't think they cover. You are at a -2 to your defense. I don't know if you can go below 1.
Yeah, that's
I
another
think
thing that they
always
didn't
have
really
one
say.
die.
It's really hazy on that actually, because they don't cover 0 defense on the rulebook that I remember.
Yeah, I think you can't. You can. I think the way that they're gonna rule it is you can only bring it down to 1. That way they have a chance of surviving. I don't think they're gonna survive. So going off that, I think it is down to 1.
Alright, well in any case, I'm going to naturalize that squad. Flip over naturalize when a creature in the enchanted squad is attacked by a figure from an opponent's. Destroy all face up and face down enchantments attached to the army card and destroy this card.
Buggers.
So I get rid of all those attachments now.
Oh, sad face. Oh well.
So I make it a little harder for
One
him
less
to make.
die. But I still have the +1 from here. So it is a 3.
Yep.
It's a 4. Alright. Get your die.
I'm not sure if I get the roll or not, sir. That's the thing. We probably should either roll this right now or figure out in comments below when somebody corrects us on this.
I would rule that you can't go lower than 1 because that would just make the squad too powerful. You should at least have a chance of blocking.
Yeah, and it does specifically say figures, right?
Each non-zombie creature.
Alright. So in this case, since it says non-zombie creature, what it means is that anything that in my squads is a creature right now. So I've got 2 squad creatures that I have access to, and a Planeswalker. A Planeswalker actually doesn't count as a creature.
Yes. I think we might have misread that the first time.
Yeah, I think we may have as well.
But I still died before it mattered.
Yeah, if there's 3 different things in there, you know, units, figures, Planeswalkers.
And then it's a descriptor of what the units are.
Yeah, unique, non-unique, heroes.
Oh, I was meaning like zombies, elves,
Oh yeah, and those zombies or
elemental, illusions. I think there's Firebird or I forget what they get.
Just for what I feel is right, though, I'm gonna say I don't actually get any dice.
Okay. So
this one and this one?
Yeah. Do I hit? Yes.
2. So it's taking 2 damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those things are beefier than what I thought.
Yep, they've got 3 health. And this guy can
Right.
only attack this guy.
And it's dead.
Okay. So that goes in my unit graveyard, which I'm just gonna flip him over. And then the last guy, unless he wants to attack his own unit, can't attack.
I get no benefit from that.
Very true.
With that, I will end. I think that was a very productive turn.
Okay.
I didn't get to use my hidden enchant.
I'm gonna draw my card then. So, to start my turn, I'm going to go ahead and play an enchantment on my Planeswalker, Leaf Arrow. While it is under this aura, it gets +1 attack as long as it's not engaged. And before it attacks at all, I may destroy this Leaf Arrow card, and if I do, it gets 2 attack until the end of the turn instead.
Ah.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Planeswalker and start off by summoning some units.
Alright.
So I get to choose some areas around 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and go 1 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 back here. And
You have out to here.
yeah, that's a tough choice. Just because I want to kind of protect myself, I'm going to put another guy right here.
Alright.
And that's going to give me some options. Basically now, I'm going to utilize this extra damage for 4 dice with an attack with her. But first, I'm going to move her into a retreat.
So 2, 3, 4.
And then I'm going to go here for
5.
5. So, I'm going to attack the same unit I have been attacking this entire time.
And also, because you said not engaged. An example of engaged is any 2 units that are right next to each other.
Adjacency.
Or adjacency.
Yeah. So in this case, if I do end up defeating this guy, I have these two big guys here that are going to do adjacency on those guys. So if he's going to chase my Planeswalker, he's really going to chase.
Yeah.
So in this case, I'm still going to benefit from shooting this guy with my Planeswalker, since I still have that free attack. 2 damage.
2!
So no damage.
Yay!
Then I get 1 extra move.
Yeah, because you're in the water.
Which means I have successfully crossed the river, almost.
Almost.
Which is going to make things even harder for your guys.
Yeah.
I am going to choose not to play any more spells right now.
Alright. I will move the tracker.
Thank you.
Remember to do that. Draw my card for turn. Ooh. That's always fun. Okay, so. It's got a plus, what, 4? That's not fun. Let me make it less fun. I'm going to put duress on your Planeswalker. Enchant Planeswalker. Enchanted Planeswalker gets -1 to their attack. So
Alright.
kind of nullify what you got there.
Well, there may be a way I can get rid of that later on.
Yeah, eventually. With that also being said, I'm going to, again, choose my Blighted Reavers. As long as they're there, I'm going to take a swing with my Mighty 4. Actually, I'm going to go 1 at each unit. So, this guy's going to try and take out that guy.
So, yeah, any...
Yay! It killed it. Alright, so that's 2 of the archers out of the way.
Yep, so you've got 26 points per archer so far.
Oh, that's how they count that one.
Yep.
Wow, Planeswalkers are worth a lot.
Well, yeah. Officially, we're going to go until either one of us dies or we run out of turns, so...
I think we're going to do someone's going to die first.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so, I will start with this one, and he's going to swing at that guy.
Alright, after your buffs and stuff, I still get 1 defense die.
Yep. Hey, I still like my odds. 3.
0.
Ow.
So that's not good.
Alright, this guy's going to attack that guy. Yay, +1 attacks.
1.
2, so you only take 1.
So this guy is staying alive.
But it's still not in good shape. Alright, well, unfortunately I had to attack before I moved because I didn't want to take any damage from it by any of them. But it was a productive turn, and so I will end and not play any more spells.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And I'm going to start doing some stuff here.
Okay.
So, I'm going to activate my elementals.
Okay.
I'm going to start with this guy over here. He's going to go ahead and walk over and apply some toughness to the team now. So now I got +1 defense to all my attacks.
Defenses.
Yep. I'm also going to play Titanic Growth on them, giving this unit 3 extra attack until the end of the turn. So that is 4 dice plus 3 more dice for a total of a good old 7. And I have trampled.
Yeah, trample.
So I'm going to attack this guy. So that way I get all the units adjacent for trample.
Yeah.
3 damage.
No blocks.
Alright, unfortunately,
Luckily,
that's only enough to deal that much damage to him.
Yep.
If I had any range with my other guy, I could do that. Unfortunately, I don't really have any range with him. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to do much else this turn.
Alright.
However, I'm going to go ahead and put a face down card on those elementals for a turn.
Alright.
And it's your turn.
My turn. I will.
Turn 10.
Turn. I will leave that for later. Before I start, I will play Rise from the Dark Realms. sorcery. Return a squad creature from your figure graveyard onto the battlefield into an empty space adjacent to a black planeswalker you control. Hey, Reaver, you're back. I'm actually going to choose my Reavers this turn. So first thing I'm going to do, movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. Now we get to have some fun. So, unfortunate, I will swing at the elf first, which I have to deal 3 damage.
Yeah, and technically I have a defense of 2, but you reduce it by 2.
Yeah.
So I still don't roll anything.
Oh.
2 damage.
And you only take 2.
So the elf is still hanging on.
Pesky thing. Alright, now this is where it's different. Your elemental has more health.
Yeah, I get 2 defense.
Versus my 3.
So I take 2 damage.
And I think that's enough to kill it
Oh,
because
he's
it
got
already
another
had
one.
1 on it. Yeah!
Yeah, that's the problem with going against these zombies. They're a little hard to take out, and they attack very, very fervently.
Yes. Alright, so. I hate getting low on cards, but he's building too much of a massive hand. So I'm going to do Liliana's Caress on you. And you're going to discard a card at random.
Oh,
What?
I should have used that since I actually played that. That's the whole point for that card. I'm sorry. Is it alright if I take no damage instead and use Fog?
That one can take Fog. Yeah, it's got a point.
Yeah, it still will maintain a point.
Still has its point.
Or was it up there? No, it was there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I totally forgot about why I played that card. I'm like, oh wait, I do have a card on that.
See, I'm still going to do this because that's even more reason. Discard a card at random. Liliana's Caress.
No.
Unfortunately.
It's not like you're going to take damage or end the game if you run out of cards, though. That's the important part.
Well, actually, I think you...
And I lose Groundswell,
Yay!
which means I lose 3 damage for a turn with my Planeswalker.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Alright, so I will then pass turn. My zombies are pretty blah this turn. I might actually use them next turn, just for fun.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate my golems again, or
Right.
my elementals. I'm going to...
Did you draw your card?
Yes, I did.
Alright.
It did not help me out as much as I would like. Oh boy, tough choices here. I could move off the toughness in lieu of hopefully dealing enough damage, but it's really a tough choice. But the advantage always kind of goes to the attacker. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my guy up to engage, and my other guy will stay where he's at. So we're gonna go ahead and attack this guy and resolve that damage. 3.
Unblock. Dead.
So that's 2 for dead. Alright, and up there.
3.
None.
Uber blocked with nothing, and then couldn't block nothing with the one that needed it.
Yep. And that's all I've got for this turn. So actually I'm gonna call that done.
Alright, well, I will draw my card for turn. That is a nice one to hold on to for later. Well, so, as much as I'd like to move my zombies,
The Reavers are in prime attack positions.
Reavers are in such prime positions, and they don't need to run for anything. That's the best part. So, and that glyph does not help me right now. It will in the future. Nice +2 to movement. I know that one's there.
Yeah, that's the only one
The
remaining.
only one not open. So, yep, nope, those don't do me nothing right now. Happy that was not here. Alright, so, going to swing at the elf.
Still no damage.
I kill it.
Alright, so now my entire elf squad is considered in the graveyard.
Yep.
So right now, Colin is at 80 points, plus the 30 for the 1 elemental.
And you're currently sitting at 58.
Not too far behind.
Not too. Well, yeah. When you look at the Reavers,
That's-
38 a pop.
Yeah, it's a single unit, so...
All right. Bad thing is that if you start killing the zombies.
Alright, so I still have 2 defense, or 1 defense now.
Yes. First 3. Toast.
Yep, that's sad. That is what we call very sad.
Alright, so this is going to pass turn mode.
Okay. Turn 12.
And unfortunately, this is where you start hopping around and doing lots of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go Nessa again.
Yeah, I figured that one.
So, she's gonna go ahead and move off. I can't summon anything.
4.
I'm going to burn my Leaf Arrow to get the 2 extra damage.
Yeah.
So I got 5 dice, and I'm going to, of course, attack the one guy right in front of me.
And is that with the -1 from my ability?
That is true.
That thing is you get to attack twice. None. Oh, look, none. Sweet.
Wow. What do you mean I get to attack twice?
Reread your thing. When you may attack a second time. Was that not that one, or is it just a +2?
It's just a +2.
Oh, misread how that one went.
As long as it's unengaged. Which that really stinks that I can't seem to roll any attacks.
Yeah, that might be the
downside.
downside.
Now I'm gonna play a Primeval Light though, as my second thing. So all face-ups and face-down enchantments go away.
Aww.
I get to technically do one more thing on my turn, but since I don't really feel like I want to play anything, I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
Alright, so I will start with drawing a card.
So if I can't roll some dice here real quick, I'm gonna go lose real quick.
These cards don't do anything currently. They're pointless. Wait. Ooh, wait, that'll be fun. Tactics, we can do this. I'm gonna choose the Reavers. Of course, why not? So, 1 on him, 1, 2, 3 on her. We will start with attacking the Golem with my Mighty 4.
I retain getting 2 again.
Yes.
One.
And I'm dealing 3 I'm doing 2 damage.
Which is enough to kill him.
You blocked 1?
I blocked 1.
You had only 1 point on there. He has 3 health.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I dealt 2 the last time.
Okay.
That's why I killed it.
Alright, so he's still alive!
Yeah, this is where it'll get interesting.
And at least my Planeswalker now has 5 dice to defend with.
Oh yeah, because you don't get minuses.
Yep.
Well, this will still be fun. 3!
2.
Alright, take 1.
So 1 damage on her. I'm gonna put it on her card and not on actually on her figure. She's gonna be running around a lot.
Oh, buggers. Can't do that one. Do I do that? It is the good play. Because she's going to start bouncing around. I will end my turn.
Okay. I am drawing my final card. You know, since we're only on turn 14, I'm going to go ahead and pop a sorcery here. Choose a green creature I control and deal 1 damage to all creatures. Oh, wait.
Without flying?
That's all terrible. Choose deal 1 damage to all creatures with flying that are adjacent to creatures, then draw a card. That does absolutely nothing for me.
Currently. Unfortunately,
Never
in
mind.
this set so far, there is only 1 flying unit.
So actually, I'm going to play Nessa's Expedition instead, which gives me 3 extra move and the disengage ability.
Ah.
So I actually get to move 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or so to get further out there. Then I'm going to go ahead and pop an attack off on your unit for 3.
finally getting to attacker.
0. Wonderful. I love my dice today.
Hey, look! We have reverse rolls!
And I'll just move one back at the end of my turn.
Alright.
And I'm done.
Alright.
And I have no cards to draw.
My turn.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no real abilities like push people away or do anything fun like that. I really kind of wish there was, because getting him off of that +1 attack would have been huge.
I'm gonna do something weird. I'm actually gonna go to the zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's turn.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for me. Because technically I could try to take out some Reavers. I could try to go after your Planeswalker. Either way, I'm not ending up in a very good situation. Because I'm starting to run out of moves here. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do Nessa again.
Alright.
Since I really have no advantage of attacking with my elemental right now. She's not going to move.
Okay.
She's just going to do her straight up attack right now. So 3 versus your
3.
3. 2.
1.
So that's 1 damage.
Yay!
And unfortunately, I really have no places to move where your guys aren't going to be able to move. But I'd rather deal with the zombies than the Reavers right now. So 1, 2, 3.
Really?
Yep.
Mean. Right.
I have to do what I have to survive.
My turn?
16.
Alright, my final card.
Well, actually, it should be 17, shouldn't it? Because we started you on an odd number.
Yeah, I think we skipped somewhere. Alright, so that's not fun. Alright, so. You are no fun! Alright, so probably should have done this. I'm going to do again the
Zombos.
Zombos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're encroaching very
They're
slowly.
encroaching slowly. Encroaching zombies. And I have no reach. Go. That's your
Alright.
only benefit currently.
So Nessa again. Moved 5 to get here. Take another pop shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. You might want to start attacking with that, 2.
Nothing.
So that's 2 damage.
Damn.
So where are you at?
3 of 7.
And I'm at 1 of 7. Or, yeah. So I've still got 6 HP left. And since it's the end of my turn, I get to move up to 3. Which that's 2 to get out.
Yep.
And I can move 1 more.
Yep. Alright. I have no cards to draw. I will go.
Yeah, right now, if you run out the clock, you're still winning. Because you've got pretty much 60 plus 80 points. So that's 140.
Well, I will start my turn by doing Altar's Reap, which is destroy a creature you control that's adjacent to a friendly black planeswalker. Remove up to 4 damage from that planeswalker.
Of course. And bye-bye zombie.
Bye-bye, zombie.
So that's technically going to give me points still.
10 points currently.
But when those zombies come back, they come out of that graveyard.
Yeah, that's the fun one. Oh, wait, that shouldn't be upside down. It's only really important to 1 creature.
Yeah, considering how many turns are left in the game, I really got to go for, Planeswalker kill here. Because that's my only way of winning right now. One could argue that I should try to take out some more of his units here with my elemental. But that's going to give me another 30-some points.
38.
Which is nowhere near enough to make up for the losses of my units. It's a problem with this game. Like, I lost my maneuverability, so now I'm forced to sit here, make an attack.
Alright.
3.
Wait, I didn't. I haven't even taken my turn fully yet.
Oh, that was a card ability.
That was a card ability.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Alright, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna choose Liliana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to make this game even more interesting for him. I'm going to use her ability Snuff Out. Alright, so.
Not even a roll.
Not even a roll. It's just if there's one or more damage on a squad. Well, on target squad creature. But that pretty much goes, that's no longer useful. That one's no longer useful. That is no longer useful. And that's no longer useful. So, I can pretty much say I have no other cards to fight with. Go!
I can kind of agree with that. I have that's no more use to me. I've got, of course, that's no more use to me. Because it is squad oriented. It doesn't.
Squad.
Planeswalkers aren't part of a squad. So I've lost out on basically those 3 cards. And
You
I
don't
have
count
one
as a creature. These are creatures. And that's the creature. My entire hand does nothing.
So I'm going to go ahead and move over to here.
Okay.
And do my pot shot.
And we are on the same elevation. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you are so lucky.
Why?
Within 4, all my zombies get +1 defense. 1!
1.
Yay!
Now,
And then you run away.
I'll move there, actually. There you go. That was actually your turn. So now it's back to your turn. We're running out of turns here, and I have got to kill that Planeswalker if I'm going to win.
Yep. I did actually throw those away preemptively because I may actually be able to do something.
Yeah, you have squads left.
I do have a squad left, so...
You have 2 squads left, technically. Yeah, here's one. Choose green creature I control. Deal 1 damage to all creatures with flying adjacent to it. Draw a card.
I'm actually going to do something weird.
Squad I control gets with range greater than 1 gets 2 extra range and an extra attack.
Gonna choose Liliana. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hit. I'm gonna shoot Nessa because I have a range of 6. You're well within 6.
Yeah.
4 versus you're what? 3,
4.
Ah, evil. 1.
1.
Nothing. This seems a little counterproductive, but I have a reason. I'm gonna play corrupt. I'm gonna deal a point of damage to my zombie, which kills it off. If I had any more damage on Liliana, she would be healed, but this is for the greater good.
Oh boy.
This is your turn now.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Basically, I can't one-shot your Planeswalker at all.
No.
The most I can deal is 3 right now.
Yes.
And I'm, again, desperately running out of turns.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make my initial move of going back 3 here, just to keep you in line of sight. Take my little shot with 3 damage here, hopefully, potentially. 1.
I have no defense.
So that's 1 damage out of these 7 that I need to deal.
Yep.
Then I get to move 3.
Yep. Alright. So, whole reason why I killed that zombie, let's see if I have luck on my side. I have no luck on my side.
Right now. So they don't come back yet.
They don't come back yet. I will choose the reverse. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arr, I'm getting closer. I'm not going to reach you. Your turn.
Yep. Gonna move there.
Interesting.
Make my attack. Go ahead and roll your 4 dice for defense.
Oh yes, I have 4 now. Yay.
1.
Oh,
So
look.
no damage.
Wow.
And up on that.
Interesting.
Well, I can't get you having all the benefits.
My turn. Starting my turn, I'm going to roll. I hit 12!
Is that the exact number?
12 or higher. So, within 4 clear spaces.
Alright, so
Alright.
now who are you activating?
Zombies.
Of course. Okay, I still maintain 4 defense dice.
Yep.
But I got multiple attacks coming at me.
3.
2, so 1
Take
more.
1. 2.
2.
Ouch.
Alright, I'm at 4 out of 7 damage.
And
I don't need to worry about that.
It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to remove up to 3 damage from a Planeswalker by healing myself. That's
Cool.
the only ability I had stored up there. I've got 4 dice to attack with, and I'm going to sit on this thing to the bitter end.
I have 3 defense because I have a buff and they're within sight of Liliana.
I'm still attacking Liliana.
That's fine.
3.
2.
So 1 more damage.
Alright. And let's see if we can finish this. We're going all out versus yours.
Yep. Now this is where things get really Alright,
Hang
don't
for
have
the
to roll
first
for that.
2.
2. Match.
Beat. 2.
2 more. Alright, 1 damage.
Damn. Alright.
So I'm going to attack Vanessa again on your Planeswalker. 1. Really?
1.
1. I need to change up my dice.
Yeah.
Alright. And here comes the 3 more zombie attacks.
Yep. 1.
Made it.
1.
Failed.
How many?
Just 3 damage out of 7.
1.
1. Alright. Like I said, this is kind of the bitter last move, so I'm not moving, he's not moving, so there's no point to it anymore. It's just a complete dice roll.
1.
And I rolled only a 1. I'm so dead. So that was 1 turn, 1 turn, 1 turn. Now it's gonna be your turn for this one.
1.
1.
1.
None.
2.
Oh boy, this is the one that's gonna hurt the most. Yep.
None.
I'm at 1 life left.
Oh.
Is there a chance that I can possibly kill this Planeswalker? No.
No.
Because we are at 2 turns left. 1
Do
damage.
40 damage, because I have to roll it.
Alright. I only need to survive 1 more round, and then that's it. That's the final thing.
1 last roll.
I am not going to succeed. And there it is.
You take a point.
And that's the final little attack at the end. So there you go. Say what you will, my skills might not have been very good to win in this, but hey, we had fun. And
I think it didn't help that I killed a lot of your squad.
yeah, no, I did not.
I am
Use my
not a fan
maneuverability.
of this wall of water.
Yeah, but I had to utilize it to try to slow down your guys.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
yes,
I didn't quite use my units as well as I could have.
Yes, but
But I had fun.
that is the game. Overall, you saw most of the mechanics. The only mechanics that weren't brought up, one is the only unit in the entire game. The Phoenixes can fly.
Yeah.
For an explanation of those ones, it actually describes it really nicely on the cards. That's one thing that I did like about when they described flying. Flying, it doesn't matter what the height or elevation is. He can be any, yeah, he can go there, and it can be within his movement of, I think he's got like a range of 6. If he's on this side of the wall hidden, oh, I don't care, I move here. They don't care about height or, he could fly this way.
They don't
if
care
he
about
really wanted.
height or water.
Height, water, they just go straight over.
But they usually tend to have weaker defenses.
Weaker
or
defense.
weaker
One
attacks.
thing that this does have is engagement. Just because I'm right here doesn't mean that if I fly away, they don't hit me. No, I still get one hit from each one.
Now, actually, engagement did not come up in this game, so we're going to give you a quick example of what that's like. So we have two little guys here. Say I want to move away. So I start my move. He rolls a single
Hey,
die.
I hit.
I take a single damage, but then I get to continue my move. Now that applies per unit that you're adjacent to. So I'm moving away from this guy, or this group of people.
Nope. Yes. No.
So the law of averages kind of hits you there a little bit.
Thing we didn't describe, you really are in favor when you attack. Each die has 3 swords, 2 shields, and 1 blank. You are so at a disadvantage for defense.
Yeah, if you can take the advantage to attack.
Units that have high defense are very rare. The highest defense I've seen on a printed card is 5.
Yeah, and I think that was a Planeswalker.
No. That is a
that's
unit.
That's the Phantoms.
That's a phantom. This is the only unit
Oh,
where
and Gideon.
and Gideon.
Yeah,
But
so
he
one's
also
Planeswalker and one.
There's one Planeswalker.
Yeah,
This
one's Planeswalker and one unit.
this is one unit where it's got its own special little quirk. It doesn't care about engagement. It doesn't care what's in its way other than height or a wall. It can move through it. This is the only unit that can say, hey, I'm right here. I want to get to your Planeswalker. Going through the water's bad, but you know what? I'll just go through you. And he's not swung at. So
He still worries about water, though, right?
he worries about water, yes. He just doesn't care about what's in his walking path other
As
than
far as-
walls.
As far as units go.
Yeah. Units, he doesn't care about them. Alright, so
I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, only figures. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It still matters for heights and distance.
oh yeah, height, distance, walls, water, all that all affects them. In the future, let's hope that they get more diverse things with like more flying units, more.
So I'm supposed to have 4 of those guys.
Did I miss one?
You might want to check your box. Anyways, we're just gonna call that the episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please tell us if we messed up any rules, because we would like to know as well.
Yep.
And have a good day.